Hey, have you ever had one of those times where you're going to be spending the day at the lake, at the pool, at the beach, and you want to look a little bit done up, but not too done up, right? So here is a very simple, easy poolside makeup look that you can whip together and still look your best. All right, so for that poolside makeup look, you just need a few products and take a few minutes and you can look really great. Now, the key with having that kind of no makeup look is to really use less of what you normally use on your everyday makeup routine. But first of all, you always want to protect your skin, right? So this makeup spray is awesome because it has the setting spray power to keep your makeup on lasting all day long, and then also has SPF. So this is really great to spray on your face before or after, or both, of applying your makeup. So first we're going to spray our face, let it set in, and then we'll apply a few things of makeup. So there's a few ways you can apply this. You can spray it directly on your face and just let it air dry. You can spray it onto your sponge and apply it that way. Let's spray it directly on my face, and then we'll let it air dry. If you want to kind of speed up the process, you can take your sponge and see it's like really wet. You want it to get nice and wet, but you don't want to start applying your makeup until it's dry. So you can kind of speed up the process, kind of dab in that spray into your skin so it's getting nice and into that skin and absorbed and ready to apply the rest of your makeup, okay? So now it is nice and prepped and ready. Now your skin is protected for the sun exposure that you'll be getting, and then also you have a nice kind of tacky surface for your makeup to stick onto. All right, so now basically what we're going to be doing is just evening out your skin tone, applying a highlight color on your face to kind of make your blemishes and your uneven skin tone kind of disappear, right? Make it look flawless. And then we'll also apply bronzer and some blush and some Illuminator. Pretty easy. So this is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using my highlight color first. This is your foundation color. And I'm going to be using this brush. This is actually a bronzer and blush brush, but we're going to, for the purpose of being very easy and simple look, we're just going to be using one brush for your face. So you just take your highlight color and you are applying it on the areas of your face where you just want to even out that skin tone, where you might have some redness, where you might have some blemishes. You are evening it out so that you look like you're not wearing makeup, but your skin appears more flawless. And apply in light layers, just all over your face wherever you feel like you need that coverage. And this brush is so smooth and so soft. It really blends really well and really helps even out your skin tone. And I'm kind of feathering. I apply it and I feather it as I go. And because I'm using cream foundation, it really a little bit goes a long way. So I just start with a little, and then I can always put more on if I need to, but you will be surprised at how little you actually need. Get under my eyes. My eye area always has those dark circles. Get under that area, kind of even that out. Also, I'm going to do my eyelids too, because my eyelids have a little bit of purpley blue undertones. Just kind of slop it on. Take a look back to see if you need to put it anywhere else. But you're already looking a little bit better than you were before, but then you also don't look like you have tons of makeup on. I just did a very light layer of that highlight all over my face so I have a little bit more evened out skin. If you want to go for a little bit heavier look, just add some more makeup, but we're just going to try to be really fast and really easy and just keep going. So I'm going to use the same brush, but I'm going to use the larger part right here. And we're going to be using your bronzer. And again, this bronzer is cream, so it is really awesome, very pigmented. And I'm going to be applying it kind of like a contour where you want to go right along your cheekbones, but I'm going to be doing it looser. So I'm not giving myself that chiseled look, but because I'm not using contour, this will kind of define that area a little bit without being too chiseled. We're giving our skin that sun-kissed glow without having to be at the sun, right? Looks like by applying bronzer, it kind of looks like we've been at the outside for quite a while. We can play tricks with people and make it look like we've been there for a long time where we just barely showed up. All right, so just adding a little bit of color to your face, along your cheekbones, up into your hairline. And like I said, you can apply a little bit or a lot of it, whatever look you want to go for. We're just trying to make it look like we look naturally this beautiful and we woke up this way, and it looks very natural and easy. You can even put down on your neck if you want to kind of blend the area. If your neck and chest are a little bit lighter than your face or vice versa, you can just add more depending on what look you want. Just make sure you have a nice blended, same coloring in all those areas. Okay, so pretty easy. Just apply as much as you want in those areas to give yourself a little bit of color, make you look like you have been out in the sun. Now I'm going to use the same brush but the smaller side, and I'm going to be using a simple blush color. This will just add a little bit of rosiness to my cheeks. Tiny bit goes a long way, okay? So now I'm going to take my sponge and blend that all out so that I don't have any lines, pick up any excess, give that flawless finish. And then once I blend it all out, then I'm going to take the same sponge and I'll dab it into my Illuminator. Illuminator is really great because it gives your skin a nice dewy glow. And so I'm just going to dab it into my Illuminator and right along my cheekbone, dab that Illuminator. So it looks like I have a nice glistening, subtle glow right there. Do the same thing on the other side. And then we can do the bow of your lip a little bit, and you can even do along your nose if you want to. All right, pretty easy. So now my face is pretty done. I don't look like I'm wearing tons and tons of makeup, but I have a nice evened skin tone and a little bit of color to my face, right? It's very light, very poolside ready. Now at this point you can be done, or if you kind of want to be a little bit more put together, you can work on your brow. So using a brow brush, but the same exact palette that we've been working with, take your bronzer and dip your brush into your bronzer and shape your brows a little bit so that you feel like they have a little bit more dimension and definition. Work in small movements. Okay, see my brow already looks a little bit better, right? You don't have to go as heavy and as defined as you do for your normal everyday look, but if you want to, that's cool. Do it, whatever feels good to you, whatever look. If you want to go for a little bit darker look, you can. And the nice thing is that with cream makeup, you kind of, if you mess up, you just take your finger and wipe it until you get the right look. All right, so now my eyebrows are a little bit more full. They're a little bit more defined. They look a lot bit better, right? Okay, now let's add some lips. Same palette. We're using the lip and cheek color on your lips. I love that it's versatile. I love that it's so easy. And it adds just a little bit of color to your lips. but not too much. Doesn't look like, whoa, she's wearing lipstick and she's at the pool, right? Looks a little bit natural, but then adds a little bit of color. Now, if you are a girl that likes to always wear mascara, then at this point, take out your mascara tools and get those eyelashes whipped into shape so that you look like you are a little bit more feminine. I'm not blessed with long eyelashes, so I always like to wear, if I'm not going to be swimming in the pool, if I'm putting my head under, I will put mascara on. If I am going to be swimming in the pool, then I won't. Otherwise, I'll put waterproof. This one right here is my current favorite mascara. I love it because it's not waterproof, but if you get splashed or even if you cry in a sad movie or you're sweating, this stuff stays on. Now, if you're going to want to be like dunked in the water and you're going to be swimming all day, I wouldn't wear this. But this is really great because it's pretty water-ish proof. And it comes off in chunks, so you don't get that raccoon look on your face. Like if you started to sweat or cry or get splashed, it's not going to drip down your face and you're not going to look like a scary mess. This is great for those pool days where you're just going to be wading in the pool or you're just going to be wading in the ocean and not really getting your face fully wet. So I just put the white part on first. That is your base layer. And then you go back over with the black layer. And I'm just doing a light layer today because we're not trying to look the most awesome that we always look. We're just trying to look a little bit put together. Do the other eye. And get your black part of your color section and apply your black, and then we are almost done with this poolside makeup look. All right, see, we're looking a little better. Last bit. Okay, there you have it. There you have a nice poolside makeup look where you don't look like you are wearing tons and tons of makeup. You have a very light layer. You just have your highlight, your bronzer, and a little bit of blush and illuminator, and then did your eyebrows if you want to, and your eyelashes too, but really, really easy. Just using one compact and your brush for your face. Make it simple, make it easy. Don't go to the pool and the beach and the lake totally done up. If you feel like you need a little bit of coverage, just be very simple about it. Keep it easy, keep it basic.